Hi everybody, welcome to this new stream. It's been a long time since I've did a video of any shorts. So I think my last video was 6 months ago. 6 months ago. Yup. And I think you guys saw Strangeview, I think it was 1 year ago. My last video, Strangeview, 1 year ago. StrangeRonaView, which I will explaining, was 6 months ago. And my last overview was, I think, 2 years ago. 2 years have gone by for this mega hood, uberhood, how you want to call it. So what we will be looking into today is my Strangeview, and that now became StrangeRonaView. So Strangeview and StrangeRonaView, it's the same, but the difference between one and another, it's because I added a new hood to it. So let's look at all the hoods they are together now. So we've got obviously Strangetown, and this is Early Strangetown, and we've got Early Pleasantview as well, but you guys already knew that. And now we have more Bluewater Village, and that is not some village you don't know. It's probably not like everybody knows. So who this village is, I just changed the name, and that is Bluewater Village. So now it's called Land Grab Village. There are no playables from Bluewater Village. There are just one new family. With this town, I just added one new family and all the Bluewater Village lots and map. So yeah, what I did was added Bluewater Village, an empty version, and then added the land grabs, as you can already tell from the name. So yeah, so then I just changed it to Land Grab Village, and now we have also Veronaville, and that's why now instead of Strangeview, I'll be calling it StrangeRonaView. Sorry. So yeah, we have Veronaville. And Veronaville, the version I added was not Early Veronaville, was normal Veronaville, because at that time I'm not sure if they already released an early version of Veronaville, but at that time there was none. Okay, so I added the normal. I played until a specific time with Strangeview and Pleasantview, Strangetown and Pleasantview, and then I added Veronaville when I felt it was right. So let's look into the families. Like, a lot of things happened, a lot of storylines went by. You're gonna see a lot of teen pregnancies. You're gonna see a lot of like bromance, like chaos and stuff. But now stay tuned for it. So you guys know that the whole story behind Early Strangetown is Neville Spectre, which is nervous subject, and if you guys saw the previous overviews, he was raised by Ichibod Spectre. So he raised him, protected him from secret services after Olive's death and all that story. The Beakers were after him. He never knew who he was and all that stuff. So that also crossed with the story of the Beakers, because the Beakers had a bunch of tragedies and their family, like they lost all their relatives, like Loki Beaker did, because of all this story behind, because Ichibod was trying to cover up. So there was a lot of things going on. So Neville, nervous subject, is long gone. He had 3 children. I think I'm gonna go inside maybe and show you guys. So this is one of the children, the last one, because the twins that they had, one is here actually. I think this is Elijah and Elliot. It's in Land Grab Village, so Bluewater Village. But the twins were taken away from him because Angela's family, he ended up with Angela, yeah. Angela's family just, Mary Sue, Daniel, and Lilith just took the kids away when they were children, because they hated Elliot and stuff. So there's a lot of haters into the Spectre, family. So the boys grew up away, and that's why they have the Pleasant surname. I'm kind of deviating. You're gonna see me a lot deviating because it's a lot. A lot of things happen. But let's go inside. So we have here Ellie. So all nervous subject and Angela's children have like the L name. So one is Elijah, another is Ellie, another is Elliot. So this one is Ellie. And Ellie is married, I think they're married, to Ceres Beaker. And Ceres is the twin sister of Adam Beaker. And if you guys know from The Sims 3, Adam and Ceres Beaker are Loki Beaker children's. So they are indeed here as well. So we have Adam here with his family and all that. So they are brother and sister, okay? And Ellie is with Ceres, and they have 2 children together. And oh my god, I wanted to show you guys, but I don't know. This is kind of slow. So now I do use a different kind of system for aspirations. Before I would have my own, like meaning each zodiac sign had its own corresponding aspirations. But now I'm using another one that basically gives you 2 sides of each aspiration, so a good one and a bad one, depending on their interest, sign, and zodiac sign. It's not only the zodiac sign now in like randomization. It is now about their interests. I'm not sure how it's gonna like play out in the future. I did end up with a lot of romance sims, both good and bad, so I don't know. Maybe I will change the system again in the future. I don't know. I will see what quite works for me, but right now it is what I'm using. So I have my spreadsheet in here, and I could show you guys more about it. So Ellie here, let me open it up, and maybe I could tell you more about each sim. Let me see, because there's so much information, guys, you have no idea. So we've got here the Strangetown tracker, which is StrangeRonaView and never changed its name. You probably won't gonna see it because I'm like just recording the game, so the spreadsheet is like in the back, but yeah, but I know that Ellie is like, I'm not sure, I think she's like, knowledge B, and yeah, she's knowledge B, which is the evil scientist side of the aspiration. So she's a knowledge sim, but not a good knowledge sim. Like she uses her knowledge not for good, for evil, basically. So let's see, Spectre. Yeah, she's knowledge B and popularity B. So besides that, she's also a public enemy. So she's popularity, the wrong, like I'm not saying the wrong side, but like the evil side of the popularity aspiration. So she's public enemy, like she picks fights with everyone. She's very kind of evil. So, but she was not this way all her life. She was very good. She was very sweet, and that is what the bio is talking about, So I'm gonna read it. Ellie doesn't have one single good cell on her, but she managed to hide it all her life up until now. She just loves chaos and destruction so much, it has become almost unbearable being the good girl all the time. What will happen when she can't take it anymore, and how will her family react? So Ellie was like really the good girl up until now, and I guess when I started using this whole system, it just surprised me so much. I was like, what? Because I didn't expect her to have like, the bad side of both aspirations. So she's really not a good sim, and I always picture her like the sweet girl. She's actually basically the rainbow baby of nervous subject and Angela Pleasant. Let's go inside and see a little bit about it. Thanks God my computer is kind of fast, because if not, we'll stay here forever. So yeah, Ellie, obviously she has the genetics. Love these girls' genetics. So she has the genetics of nervous subject for sure. Look at that. So let me show you guys. Yeah. So we have here, all the Olive Munda died when she was still an adult. Yeah, it's true. She never married Ichabod Spector, but I was planning on to, but she died, and Ichabod did adopt Neville Nervous, and took care of him. And then he married Angela Pleasant, daughter of Daniel Pleasant and Mary Sue Pleasant, and they had 3 children, 2 twins, Elijah and Elliot. Elijah is gay, Elliot is straight, and Ellie, which is gay as well. So they're all Virgos. Like, I had like a pandemic of Virgo Sims into this family, because like every Sim was Virgo, just like Neville. So Elijah's Virgo, Elliot's Virgo, Ellie's a Virgo. I think Tommy I don't think is a Virgo. Yeah. But yeah. So Ellie is now with Cirrus, and she has 2 children. So they are their children, but actually biologically it's just Ellie's. So Aurora was like a last minute baby, because I did not plan for it. She was just abducted and got pregnant, and I was like, right. But Tommy is actually the son of Ellie and Adam. So it's Sarah's brother. Basically the story behind it was that, they wanted to have a child together, and they could not because they are, 2 girls. And so they asked Adam, Sarah's brother, for an insemination. I have here a mod that allows you to do that. I think it was around here, right? No, a little bit before. I have no idea, but I think it is around here somewhere. That yes, for it. I don't know. Maybe it does not appear here. I don't know. But I had a memory of it. Maybe I don't have the mod here. Maybe it took the memory away. I don't know. But yeah, it was an insemination. Yeah, here she was abducted 2 times actually. She quit her job. Very nice. So we have Tommy here, and I think he's just so gorgeous. And he's not a Virgo, I believe. Yeah, thanks God he's an Aries, but he's gonna be such a cutie. He has not her mom's facial structure, and I think maybe a little bit of that, Adam, I'm not sure. So we have here Tommy, Ellie, and Cirrus. Okay, they married, all that. So as I mentioned before, she is an evil scientist, kind of side of her aspiration. So she's knowledge B. That's how it is named. She's knowledge B and popularity B, so public enemy. So she's kind of an evil kind of person. And Cirrus, surprisingly, because I always thought Cirrus was a bad sim kind of thing, she's actually let me look into my spreadsheet, but she's family A, so she's strict parent, and that is kind of like the good side of the family aspiration, meaning you want to have kids, but you want your kids to succeed, but you don't want to have like a bunch of kids. It's not chaos in household. You're very like strict in a way that you want to have like just a couple of children, and you want the best for them. You want them to know everything, and you want them to succeed in all areas of life. It's very balanced family aspiration. You don't just want to pop kids left and right. So that's her primary aspiration of Ceres. And then we have our secondary aspiration, which did surprise me, which is popularity A. And popularity A is friend of the world. So she just loves to help people. She's very good-natured. She's very generous. She's takes care of her friends, of her family, of everyone. She's really good. Yeah. And that surprised me because I always thought that Ceres would be, the bad one of the relationship, not the other way around. Didn't thought Ellie was gonna be like that, but yeah, that is it. More things. So more things. What basically happened was that, I think. Do I have anything else to say about the specters besides that? I think you guys already know the story of Angela and Neville. And the kids were taken away from the to the Pleasant household. So Angela and Neville tried for another baby. That's how Ellie came to be. Okay. Not much else I think happened. I think he went to the top of the Secret Service's career. I think I mentioned that on the last overview that he was thinking about going. So he went. He became best friends with Loki Beaker. But I guess Loki never knew who he was. There's also the story about that, about the Beaker, what happened to them, the Beakers. So yeah, that was just basically, I think, the same as I showed last time. So not really any developments in that. So yeah, I think we could go to the Beakers now. Let me see. My gosh, I think this overview is gonna take days. I'm so sorry, but there's a lot going on, really. So let's go to the Beakers. And do you remember that I spoke about the Beakers losing all their relatives? That's kind of a curse that they have. So I did mention that in the bio because that really happened along the line. So the curse of the Beakers seems to have an everlasting presence in their life, and Adam was no exception. Due to the strange circumstances, he lost his young wife very soon after their marriage and was left to rise sky and star alone. He had several lovers, but no one could ever reach his heart. But something seems to have changed these days, and an old love was revived. Will the Beakers finally be happy, surrounded by their loved ones, or will tragedy strike again? So, let's go inside. I have a few things to talk about in the Beaker household. So, in the last overview, I think Loki was left alone. He had lost his family, his last remaining family, which were his sisters, I believe. Yeah. Erin and Hera. So Erin, Hera, Gundrun, Mom Beaker, and Dad Beaker, Bjorn, died in a fire, which was when Ichabod was trying to cover up Neville's traces, where he was. So all his family died. So that was kind of the excuse, the story behind all the deaths that happened in the Beakers. So, oh my god, I just just chose something that I shouldn't have. But yeah, so then Loki basically spent his life kind of alone. Most of his life. He had 2 children, and that 2 children was with Glabe. You guys remember Glabe? Yeah, Glabe was the one that took care of the singles. So Chloe and Lola's singles, which are the daughters of, I don't think I can go there. Yeah, the daughters of Pollination Technician and Glarn Curious, I think. So she took care of those, and she also took care of the twins of the Smiths. If you guys don't remember, Johnny and Jill were the first and only children of John Pollination Technician, Pollination Technician 9, and Janice Smith. So they had 2 twins. They were taken away because, the town did not accept PT9. It said that he would never be a good father and all that stuff. So they took the children away. And Glabe here was the one that took, raised them up. So So yeah, then the twins, Johnny and Jill went back. Like when they were adults, they went back to the original Smith household. But they did grow up with Glabe and the other twins, Chloe and Lola. So Loki had a kind of a relationship, like casual relationship with Glabe, and they had, like, she got pregnant, and it was like so perfect because she got pregnant with twins, and I was like, okay, if this is a girl and a boy, this is going to be so perfect, because I wanted to have, to give the names to them, Adam and Sarah's, just like in Sims 3, and that happened. So we have here Adam and Sarah's. So he did spend all his life basically alone. Then when the twins were adults, or teens, I think when Galeb died, I believe, they came along and, met, like, basically they read kind of our diaries or something and found out who their father was, and they just showed up on Loki's door and were like, hi Dad, and they spent some time with Loki before he moved away to Pleasantview. So also the story with the Loki, yeah, when they came to live with him, the twins, Loki, Adam and Sarah's, they came to live with him. He was actually living with the clone of Neville, so he thought that was the real nervous subject and that he had found him, and he kept him in this little house over here before he died. So this was kind of a prison that he had for the clone of nervous subject. Yep. So he kept him here until he died, and the twins came along, and they knew the strange experiences that their dad was doing, but they just didn't care, much. But yeah, but then nervous clone of nervous kind of died, and Loki met someone, became a warlock, and then passed away afterwards. So he actually met the clone of Belagoth, fell in love, really madly in love. She made him a warlock, and they lived in the House of the Fallen Trees in Pleasantview for a while. Now he's long gone. They also, how do you call that? They made the clone of nervous subject came back to life as a zombie, and they kept him living with them back in the House of the Fallen Trees in Pleasantview. So the clone of Bella Goth and Loki Beaker were there living with the clone of nervous subject as a zombie. My god, that was a lot going on at the time as well. He's now gone, the clone of a nervous subject again, but yeah, and also Loki's gone. But Flameth, which is, I call her Flameth, is the clone of Belagoth, is still living. Okay, still living. There's a story also. So that is what happened. And then we have Adam here. Adam here also did spend his whole life alone. Before all this, my god, there's a lot going on, I'm sorry. But before all this, he did found someone, he did get married, and that was Mina Singles, because I think he was singles at the time, wasn't it? Yeah, because she's Mina Lotario Caliente, because it's actually the twin baby, one of the twin babies of Nina Caliente and Don Lotario. Oh my god, and I'm already showing here another secret kind of story. So do you remember how Nina was like in university? Let us start from the beginning. Nina, Dina, Dawn were all living together in Pleasantview when they were twins, back with Flamenco Caliente. They were all living in the same house and all that stuff. Dina ended up dying because of the pandemic in Pleasantview. My god. And so Nina and Dawn fell in love and stuff like that. They went to university. I think Dawn was first, and then Nina went after. And the story with Flamenco and Dawn was that he kind of asked Dawn to protect Nina, you know, because she was the only one he had left. And Dawn was like, okay. And he was like always after Nina. Nina got pregnant in university, lost a baby, felt very guilty, and it then ended up sleeping with Neville Spectre, which is nervous subject, and she felt very conflicted back at the time, and she moved to Strangetown after college and like disappeared from Dawn's life, and Dawn was always searching for her and all that stuff. So she did end up going back to Pleasantview. Neville followed like his relationship with Angela, so she was like, my true love is Dawn, and they got together. They had 2 twin girls, and then they both died in elderhood. Dawn, they both died in elderhood. Dawn had another wife, and I'm gonna talk about it later maybe. My god, there's so much going on. I don't even know how to explain it to you guys. So yeah, Mina died after the birth of Sky and Star. So I think she maybe got married to him, or maybe not, to Adam, but they basically fell in love. She moved in, got pregnant, had twins, and died. And so Adam here spent all his life alone, just like his father Loki. He had a fling with Esme here a very long time ago, and I think that was what got made, there's a lot of ACR actions here that I don't want to show, because they are not important. I have ACR like doing some random things that I do not agree with, so I'm just taking what is appropriate for the storylines, their storylines. So they had a fling a long time ago, and Esme actually has a family. She actually is with, she has a family of her own. My god, she also is with Veronaville. Same. So she was before with Benedict Monty. You know, Benedict Monty is a twin brother of Beatrice Monty and the son of Antonio Monty and Hero Monty. So they did have children together and all that. My god. So they had Ben and Bennett. I try to keep, in Veronaville and most Sims, I try to keep like the same kind of names, Benedict here had Ben, oh my god, I'm sorry, Ben and Bennett, with Esme, and Esme, then like they divorced. They were together, I think, divorced or separated, I don't know, after Esme cheated. I'm not sure if it was with Adam. I think it was with Adam back in the time. So she lived all her life also in a condo I don't know, in Veronaville, and now she found her true love again, Adam, and they're now moving together, probably getting married and all that. So this is why the BO talks about love coming back, and maybe now Adam will be with someone, because he just after Mina's death, he was left alone. So he raised Star and Sky together, and they are their twin children. So now about we have also here a cap. And I will explain that later too. So Sky here, there isn't much to talk about. I think he doesn't have lots of okay, he has a relation with Sirius, but don't mind that. Okay, don't mind that. And we have Star here. Star here, it's pregnant. So I have, like I mentioned before, a lot of teen pregnancies. So let me see, can I, and I have naked people here as well, because why not? I love her genetics, by the way, as well. Look at that, and that naked man in the background. Look at that. So definitely Loki's genetics. Um, so she is, I think, she's an evil sim. Let's just start with Esme. Esme's a townie, as you guys can tell. So she fathered Benedict's kids, and now she is here in a bigger household with her one true love. Oh my god. Let me tell you guys aspiration. So let me see if I can find. Yeah, I can find here. Okay, Esme. She's romance B. So that is actually the good side of the romance aspiration, and romance B is hopeless romantic. So she just wants to find the one, and also that fits very well with the bio and all that. She searched all her life for the one. She didn't feel Benedict Mounty was the one, and that's why she cheated. She was like searching for the love of her life. It was like stronger than her. She just doesn't go around dating multiple people because she just feels like it. She just wants to find the one. So she did sleep like with 2 or 3 sims in her lifetime. And she's knowledge A, so she's good scientist. So she's the good side of the knowledge aspiration. So she uses her knowledge for good. And then we have Adam. Adam is popularity A, and fortune A. He's actually a good sim. So popularity A, it's the good side of the popularity aspiration, which is friend of the world. He's very caring. And fortune A is hard worker, the good side of the fortune aspiration, which means that he wants to work and he works hard for the money that he gets. He's not into shady kind of ways to gain money. Okay, that's basically it. Then we have Sky, my little boy Sky, and his knowledge A as well. So he's a good scientist, a good boy, and his family A as well. So he's strict parent, meaning he wants to have children, get married, not too much going on there, just like the good balance of both aspirations. And then we have Star, and my Star here is family A as well. She is strict parent. She wants 1 kid, 2 kids, and she wants them to thrive, but not chaos, not baby chaos. And she's knowledge B, so she's an evil scientist. She's evil, kind of. She wants to use her knowledge for shady ways. I'm sorry, I have all my alarms going off at the same time. And then we have her lover. I guess they're not married yet, which is family A. This is Holden Cap. Is family A, which is strict parent as well, like her, and popularity B. So he's public enemy. So he's actually kind of picking fights with everyone. I think his lifetime thing is that mentions that he wants to win fights with 20 different sims. I didn't show you guys she wants to become a cult leader, and I think Esme wants to become a cult leader because she already achieved her lifetime aspiration. I think she wanted to be a space pirate. Yeah, she wanted to be a space pirate like Adam, and they both fulfilled their lifetime aspiration. So now they have another one, which is become head of CIA, which he did change, his job. So he's back to level 1 because he was space pirate, so level 10 of the adventure career, and now he's level 1 the secret services career. So just like his father and his father and his grandfather before him. So he's now on the secret services career. She is retired space pirate, not gonna get a new job, I believe, in any time soon, unless they both, Star and her, do want to fulfill at the same time their lifetime want. She already did one, like her second lifetime one, but first Star. My god, so lots of information at the same time. So Holder here, he's a public enemy, so that's why he works in the criminal career, and he's actually a cap, and he's the son of Ivory Cap, which is the townie, and Hull Cap. Do you guys remember Hull Cap? He's the son of Goneril and Albany, and he's the brother of Miranda, Desdemona, Ariel Cap. Okay, so he had 3 children, which is Haley Cap back in Veronaville. She's Chandler Cap, which is the adopted son of Hall and his wife. I think it's a townie. Yeah, Ivory. Oh my god, totally forgot about that. So yeah, and yeah, I kind of got lost a minute, but yeah, they had 3 children, and Golden is here. He's gonna have a kid with Star now, which is a teen. So nothing going on with Sky. He's just a good boy. He wants to spend 100 hours teaching others. And I think he kind of kissed somebody last time. Yeah, Misha. So yeah, so we have here Holden Cap. So I think this is it, guys. I think this is it for the first 2 families of the round. I'm just gonna show you real quick the aspiration lifetime want of the Spectre household, because I think I did not show you guys her lifetime one. Now I remember it was to become education minister, which she did achieve, and now she's in the science career. I did change her job recently, and her Sarah's is to become a celebrity chief, and she's working on it. That's basically it. Joel here, my boy, is a cat that I give tremendous lifetime elixir to be alive up until now. So he's now on the ground, but yeah. And I think this is it. This is it. Not much to be said anymore. So yeah, next time, if I manage to keep on recording, we will be looking maybe into who? Maybe, oh look, we have another cap here. Maybe into the Smiths, you know, could be, or Chloe, or the Lunas, you know, or the Lost, or maybe the Bachelor, because I did talk about Misha, you know, and Misha is here. Misha is in the Bachelor household, and this is not Michael Bachelor. I think I did show this family before in one of the gameplay videos. So this is actually Dina, and that's why you saw her alive. She actually died in Pleasantview when she was a teen. Now she's an adult here, and I will explain the story back into my next video. Okay, see you. Bye bye. Hope you enjoyed this one. Thank you for watching.